Hello, my name is Samuel Valencia, and today I'll be going over how I turned my Raspberry Pi into an HTPC with RaspBMC. First, I had to unbox it and take a look at everything and make sure everything worked properly. And then I went ahead and researched and purchased an SD card to load my operating system onto. Then I installed a loader on it, connected all my cables and everything, and got everything going. And this is the device while it's still in the box. And this is me unpackaging it, reading the instructions, taking a look at the components, making sure everything looks good. And when I was shopping for my SD card, I had three main factors to consider. I had to take a look at the read speed, the write speed, and the capacity of the SD card that I was going to be purchasing. I wanted a really fast read speed so that way my operating system wouldn't lag whenever it was working on stuff. And I wanted a decent enough capacity so that way it could hold everything that I was going to need for it to operate as my HTPC. I went ahead and got a 32 gigabyte, 94 megabyte a second Sony SDHC card. And then I plugged in my SD card in the computer, and I went to RaspBMC.com, and I went to their download page. I chose my operating system, which was Windows, and I downloaded the installer for Windows. And then I ran the installer and selected the SD card to install the loader onto. And then I went ahead and plugged the SD card into the Raspberry Pi, and the loader is a small little bit of program that when you connect it to the Pi and power it on, as long as it has internet access, it will automatically go ahead and download and install the operating system for you. So first I had to plug in my keyboard and mouse, my HDMI cable for the monitor, and the Ethernet connection to my router at home. And then I powered the device on, and it began its automatic downloading and installation of RaspBMC. And it did take a while to install after downloading. The download went pretty quick, but the installing did take a little while. It had to keep going back and installing different things. I don't know what it did, but thankfully it worked out really well. As you can see, it installed everything automatically and downloaded automatically, and it was probably the easiest operating system I've ever installed. After it booted up, I had to tell it that I was an English speaker, and I had to set the time zone and configure a few other settings, like what kind of video display it's going to output to, and also some audio settings. But all in all, it was really simple. It even has a function for looking up your local weather. That was pretty cool. So then I went ahead and I added some files to the library and played up a video, and this is Doctor Who, and as you can see, it showed up pretty well. There was no lag at all, and I went ahead and verified that the audio was working out of all the speakers properly, and it was. And I went ahead and I paused the video and did some fast forwarding and rewinding, and there was a little bit of lag whenever I was doing that, but I wasn't too worried about that. So, and that's the end. Thank you very much.